Oh, well, it's Friday, a bit of a strong westerly blowing. No rain at the moment, although there's still a few clouds around. Oh, must be some rain somewhere. We've got a rainbow. Oh, now we've arrived and I want to leave. It's raining. At least we got the rainbow back. Oh, I think a cup of coffee, and once we've done that, it'll have gone through. Looks like there's a mast going in at harbour side, boatworks. Oh, we're away, bit of a crosswind. Currently rain stops, sun's back out again. Power cat coming our way. Once we get to the corner, we'll probably turn the engine off. Right at the moment we've got, what, 12 to 15 I suppose. Yeah, I don't see a need for the mainsail at the moment. Yep, no shortage of wind. I think we'll head down towards Munro Bay maybe for the night. Wind's supposed to die down as the weekend goes on. I can sit here and comfortably have my cup of coffee as we head in this direction, having to do a bit of a dog leg to the left shortly. Well, there's the Air New Zealand flight heading to Auckland. Oh, wind's died down a bit. We're slowly heading along on the last of the outgoing tide. We're making steady progress, very peaceful. There's looking back to whence we came from. Looking like there's another bit of squall coming through. And another one has gone through at the harbour entrance. Well, the crew was finding it really stressful. It's 3:30, we're passing Jackson's Bay. There's home. And you can probably make out our mooring where Kathmandu used to sit, being watched carefully from home. Well, the next squall's getting closer. It's quite surreal over at Portland. It's definitely coming, although I think we're going to miss the worst of it, maybe. Well, there's the entrance to Munro Bay. I think we might carry on up to Munro Bay, which is up in there, just round the corner, at the end. Well, the rain has started here, so there'll be a bit of wind from behind. And there's Munro Bay. There's Point. Can't see home now. And there's looking past Jackson's Bay. There you go, that's Jackson's Bay in there. And there's the view out the back. We're threading through the sandbanks. It's what, only blowing 20 knots I suppose. At most, well, not that much has come of it, but the wind's certainly still up, running dead downwind. Not far to go. We have jibed and we're getting closer. I've got Stuart in the anchor ready to go. Well, the weather's looking better over in that direction. Here's Munro Bay appearing. Well, we're anchored in Munro Bay, so it looks quite nice that way. A little bit of light rain around. A rainbow over here. Oh, wind swirling around a bit. There's looking back out into the more wind. And Mount Manai are on the right, Mount Aubrey, and then looking down to Marsden Point and Northport. I don't think we've got any ships on at the moment. Well, it's Saturday, lovely morning, fairly cold, not as cold as last weekend though. It was calm overnight. And we're supposed to have a light westerlies today, and then light winds tomorrow. Well, it is a very nice morning. I think might head off. Not a lot of wind around, so I'll be motoring. I'll just get around the sandbank in the middle of Munro Bay, and then I think we will just mosey on around this way past Nikau Bay, and then around past Mount Aubrey, and then Whangārei heading out. We were back in here, Munro Bay. Oh, she still looks good. Glad to see all the effort salty old sea dog and I put in over the years. It's still giving people pleasure. What have we done over the years? Furling jib, new main, new jib, painted the mast, painted the cabin, hard top in the cockpit, extended the sterns, painted the hulls up to the belting, interior modifications, new radar, new electronics, solar, lithium iron phosphate batteries. So no, it's good to see her in use. Looks like they need to replace the clears, which I've done a number of times. That beeping is me on the remote for the autopilot. Way in the distance, there's the Aotearoa chief heading towards Limestone Island. They call on VHF to harbour radio, let them know they're coming. Oh, we have an outgoing tide, so we're going around the end of Riatahi at the moment. No ships at Northport, maybe no tankers, can't see the second more seaward berth yet. Oh, there's Mount Albury, another suburb is Riatahi. As you can see, we've had a heavy dew. It's time for a cup of coffee. Oh, we've passed Passage Island. At this stage the plan is to head out through the entrance, around the port, into Smugglers Bay. It's not long after high tide, so Mere Bank is well covered. Looks like we've got a yacht race out here. There is Mount Mania and Mount Albury. And looking back at Passage Island and then up the harbour to Whangārei and Whangārei. We're passing Urquhart's Bay and we're past the end of Mere Bank. Seagull on top of the marker. So they're getting close to starting over here. I can hear them on the VHF. We're heading around the outside of Frenchman, staying in a good portion of Current. Now there's the Hen just appearing. And there's Sail Rock, where Salty Old Sea Dog was, ashes were scattered earlier in the year. There's Cape Rodney in the distance. Around that and across the bay is Cowwow Island. And here is Bream Tail. Around there is Whangārei. Been in there with Kathmandu a couple of times. Busby Head on the left, chickens, then hen. So we're going to adjust course to port to go around Busby Head. Here's the channel. It looks like they've got Fairway Buoy back into positions out there, just having appeared past the starboard marker. And here's Smugglers Bay. Oh, I've got the side scan sonar on, just to try and make sure we don't drop the anchor on a rock, because there are a few up in here. The bottom looks clean here, should be sand. it's disappeared from view because he's putting the bridle on. Well, there he is. He's reappeared. Just letting the chain out. So the bridle takes up the slack. Not that we anticipate having any particular problems because there's well, 7 knots of wind. I would guess it's all good now. Yep, signalled. Right, so Smugglers Bay. Over the Saddle Zircuits Bay, it's Mount Munro in the distance. So following Gabriel, all the sand got dragged out to sea, and there was rocks all along here on the beach. It's obviously filled back in again. There's the crew having done his anchor work, and that's Busby Head over there. Around there to starboard is the harbour entrance. Hen Island, some of the chicks, then the big hill or ridge line out towards Bream Head.
Sandbank 14 valid till midnight, Sunday 15. Strong wind advisory, Alpha 4-3. For the area, 3 head to Cape Colville. Easterly, 5 knots, gusting 3 to 5 knots, developing up.
It's lunchtime, so I've been joined by a boat here and a catamaran over here. Got another cat coming out of the harbour and a bit of a rainbow. Looks like there's a bit of rain around and some of these clouds. Oh, mate Stuart has made pancakes for lunch. Very nice, thank you, Stuart. No worries. Definitely rain out there. It's not moving very fast. Racing still going on in Bream Bay. Still looks good this way. The wind's come up, rain's about to arrive. So we're going to watch the original Stargate movie. Oh, here's the rain. The wind's turned around as well. Oh, rain's passed through. Wind's died. We'll head back once the tide thinks about turning, which is at 3:30 or slightly before then. It's turned into a very pleasant afternoon now. It's 3 o'clock, we've got snorkelers on behind us. And rain back over this way again. Well, we've got light rain at the moment and a wonderful rainbow. Would you like something for afternoon tea? Well, we still have no tide with us at the moment. Well, up ahead here's the boats that were racing earlier, being towed in by a committee boat and a mark boat. I don't know what they are at this stage. I think we have a dragon fleet or something similar. It's quite good the sun's gone behind the cloud because it's been straight in my eyes until now. I wonder if they're wee Elliots. The rest of them up there. Up there's Munro Bay where we were last night. guys crossed our bow and gone straight to the sandbank. But they've motored off. I was going to go back and help. Well, there's Manganese Point ahead. Moto Kiori Island with its old Pa site on top, and up around this corner is Jackson's Bay, and that's Limestone Island in the background. Apparently some thunderstorms around further south, and I can well imagine that. Here's Jackson's Bay. Well, there's the mooring. And there's home appearing. And there's the sandbank. Getting closer to the mooring all the time, so we're going to go around the south end of it. Right, mooring and home. There's the new house built on the side of a very steep bit of landscape. Slowly coming on. Pretty shallow. Here we come, and of course it started to rain. Right, well, we're here and didn't touch bottom. So this is the warning for tomorrow. Right, so there's home. Low tide, well, not dead low, but pretty low. And of course it had to start raining as we were coming in. And we just tied up with the top rope. Left the main mooring one on the buoy. I dragged the mooring back until we came to a rigid stop just to get away from the sandbar. That's just here. I think the sun's going to appear just around the corner. And another rainbow. Seem to have had a lot of them recently. Here's the New Zealand flight into Whangārei. So we'll be doing a turn behind the hull and then landing on Whangārei. The airport's on top. So the rain is where the ruffled water is, and there's no rain just over there. The rain stopped. It's still dripping off the roof though. It's very calm. It's looking down to Northport and Wintry Point and up harbour. So it's Portland on the left, Whangārei straight ahead, and a dark Jackson's Bay. And it's raining again, but it is calm. It's 8 o'clock on Sunday. It's grey and damp. Big launch has gone past a while ago, so that's where the waves have come from. And a bit foggy up towards town. Apart from some rain overnight. Quiet night, dead calm. No evidence we touched the bottom. Although it's fairly shallow here on the mooring now. I'm having breakfast, so got the gen set running in the starboard aircon, so it's nice and warm in here. Oh, it's 9:45. Certainly a better day was yesterday, so about to head off. We've got a light westerly, still low cloud and fog. Should have no trouble getting over the sandbanks at the moment. I've got coffee. Right, Stuart's going to let us go. Hard to see much out the front though. Right, well, we're on our way, obviously. We seem to have, I presume, the Elliott's out racing again. I'll have a wild guess and say it's probably their champs. I have absolutely no other idea. Well, it's just been a slow chug up the harbour. We're about to turn the corner to go along Whangārei. So each beep is 10 degrees. Just as well we're not racing today, there's no wind. This guy's steaming down the inside of the channel. He's going to turn to pass port to port. We have some rowing sculls here. And there's Port Nikau Marina in the background. Plane coming into land at Whangārei Airport. Right, here we come. Right, here's our slip here. 10 and 8. Port engine in reverse. So Stuart's going to pick up the forward spring first. That way we know we can't crash back. Next is the breast line, which is the little one. And we tighten that up as we go. And there's a wee red mark. Good. And we go forwards against it. That's just the fender getting caught in the exhaust. Now we worry about the aft spring. Good. We are here. And we worry about all the other ropes. The stern line, and of course it's starting to rain. Obviously we must have arrived somewhere, because it rains all the time when that happens. Oh, at least we got partially attached before it happened. The rain looks like it's set in. We are all tied up now. Both air cons on. The boat's quite damp, so we will dry around a little bit. Oh, they've gone off. We must have popped the circuit breaker at the dock. That one's going on the port side. Far more power available off the genset than we can get off the dock.